welcome to the second fixture. Liberia Football Federation National League is between CYE and Brazilian. This is a competitive fixture. Edwin Batafoyan will shortly pick up the commentary from this end. We'd like to welcome all of you. We just left the SKD main page because it was previously arranged according to the officials by another team, so they had to give way now to come to their original pitch, which is to their disadvantage. So that's the reason why we are back here. I know the comments will keep flowing in, but it's one of the reasons why the LKF continue to raise concern, appeals for their own pitch where they will have the opportunity for these girls to play, showcase their talent and on a conducive field. So I'd like to welcome Edwin. Thank you so much for rejoining us.
Thank you, Julius Canton. Welcome again to the second match of the day between CYE and Brazilian girls. Just up in the dominant blue scrappy white number rain to march onto their outfit today and defending pretty well is the girls of our CYE kicking from the diamond where all these plays will be taking place. The fight to get a home run starts up and the chase to the first, second, third bases. We all begin is the girls from Brazil, the Brazilian girls. Just up in a dominant yellow and a black numbering at the back of their jersey. It's the girls of from Brazil, and we have this player number 5 who did an excellent run from in spaces in between. Got a beautiful kick, a mistake from CYE, and she's onto the third base. And she might be delivering the first home run in this match for Brazilian girls. So free walk onto the number 6 player for Brazilian girls. That's Mary Flomo, Vera Francis. Vera Francis is the captain of our Lufa County team. She helped Lufa County win their first county sportsman kickball trophy. And Francis is on to the first base. Mary Flomo, who plays for the Determined Girls in the Women's Upper League, is on to the second base. And then we have the number 5, Grace Jimmy, who is on to the third base. So it's 2 out already against Brazilian girls. The player wearing jersey number 9 is Cotto. Elizabeth Cato Cabrio goes to the kicking box, what we refer to as a diamond, and one strike is against the pitcher from my CYE. So Cato looks up to it, comes under her right foot and into the arms of the pitcher. So it's out. 3 is out, and we will have 5 innings to each team. Each team will have 5 innings, and this is a competition. So this time around, kickball matches can end up in a draw. So CYE will comes into the diamond to honor their first inning after defending well, stopping the girls from Brazil from getting the home run. Titi Wise is the first player on the starting lineup. She wears just number 4. And followed by Alain Kofi Doherty Williams, Marian Gibson, Onse Panke, Gay Linda. And one is out. It's out against Titi Wise. So the number 5, Alain Kofa, was stepped in. I'm wondering if she's related to the former speaker, Jefonati Kofa. And the Empire says it will be 1 strike against the pitcher from Brazil. That's the Brazilian girls. So it's two strike. And if it is number 3, definitely Kofa will get a free walk. And beautifully plays from the left foot by Kofa. Head up to the first base. And now she look up to Deconti Williams. Deconti Williams. I guess she the Deconti who helped Grand Bassa County. Yes, it's the Deconti with a little experience hit him to the first base. Williams play an impactful effort in making sure Grand Bassa County went on to win the National County Sportsman 2024-2025 campaign. And CYE, all of their first 3 kickers are on today, various bases. This could be a trouble for the Yellow Submarines. That's the Brazilian girls in this match. So one crack is against the number 8 for CYE. That's Onse. And it's 2 crack. One more, one out. But I see, can she make use of the last? The number 12 for Brazilian girls will this time around have a 1 crack against her. She's the pitcher. So Onse had a huge tax right before her. And any mistakes from the pitcher this time around, it will be home run number 1 to CYE in this match. Brazilian girls need to be careful now, especially the pitcher. And into the Blue and West car. And not a good one at all. CYE recorded their first home run thanks to Titi Was. The number 9 is the number. That's Gay Linda. Linda Gay used to play for Shatta Angels in the Women's Upper League, moved up to Bourgeois Queens. And now she's here wearing jersey number 9 for CYE, a talented player there, play both kickball and football. So it's 2 crack. I think so. Should be against Linda Gay. This is the part of the kickball game that comes with the mindset. Gay goes on the flow. After that, a quick 2 pressure from the pitcher. Try to stretch her legs. Make sure she's relaxed. Get a tip of water. They made it take the water back. Gay now. And not something good for the pitcher this time around. So it's 1 crack against the pitcher and 2 against Gay. But CYE lead by 1-0 in this match. Gay, referee, and it could be trouble again to Brazilian girls this time around. Not something good. Pull out the 3. The number 6 gone already. Number 7 is there, and it's 3. 3. We might see what we witness between Vision Sisters and Axe Sisters. But CYE seems to be too strong for Brazilian girls from by this first innings each. It's just too hard for them. The number 10 for CYE is Cyril Samensa. She was early on given the number 4 shirt, but she was asked to swap the shirt with Titi Was. So it's into the arms of this player, Warren Jackson, number 10 for Brazilian girls. So it's 1 out against CYE, but they have 3 home runs already to their name, and this player will get a free walk. The number 11 and now the number 12 will go into the diamond. That's Rosalind Fia. Rosalind will have to add her name to the likes of Ducanty, who kick resulted into a home run for CYE. It's one strike against Rose Lane already, says the Empire. And the 16 Empire raises his flag, and there will be a re kick. The number 8 was instructed to come back onto the third base. Rose Lane, 2 half for Rose Lane. So it's 2-1. Intense of crack. 2 cracks is against the coach of CYE is protesting. Seen walking to the match commissioner board. See the girls of Royal Sisters dress up in their blue and yellow outfit, hoping that after this match they can get their action up and running. So it's 2 at peace. 2 strike is against Rosalie. And so now at this point, if a mistake comes from the pitcher, there could be 1 home run for CYE. If the mistake comes from Rosalie, it's out. So it's due that battle here. Rosalie will have to decide pull legs into 8, but it's out. And CYE will have to defend their 3 home runs to collect it in the first inning. But after the first inning, 1 to each shot, it's CYE who was ahead over 3 home runs to 0 in this match. The perimeter around the SKD just before the entrance appeared to be like a riverside this afternoon here. I think it's due to inaccurate of proper work conducting the drainage that will have a free flow of the water. Now, the today is there and it's 1 out. 1 is out against the Yellow Summer Race. So so 1 out already. Brazilian Sisters on their 2nd innings in this match. They will have to come from behind to get something tangible. But they have 5 innings to make the difference. They completed 1, so 4 to go. Kotoboyo got the first out, and now there's Grace. Jimmy, oh my word, saved. That was really a risk from by Mary Flomo, who wearing jersey number 6. It's lying on that awkward looking face of the pitch. Was just disheartening to see that the players were asked to leave the main page of the Samuel Kando Sports Stadium to return to this undeplorable place to continue their matches. Also, just frustrating. The last time Montserrat Senators Sir Joseph promised the Kickball Federation of mini page is yet to be fulfilled. We hope and pray that the office of the senator can try to fulfill the promise in order that we can get a better playing page for those girls who want to play kickball, who still believe that this is their sport. They have passion for that. And one good thing about it is Liberia made sports. So if we want to take it out to the outside world, we have to start it from right here, make it look more professional just before taking it outside. One day we might see kickball into the Olympic. It will be a big boost to Liberia. But thanks to Emmanuel Surprise Will, who is trying everything his possible best to make kickball get to another stage. Today we have first, second, and third divisions league of the kickball. So CYE is on their second innings, and the Brazilian girls will have to defend. Things are not going as planned for Vera Francis and her side. Vera, someone might say, what is Vera doing here? Why is she part of this team? Being a kind of player with big names, big profile. But now she has to stand tall. She's into the pitching box, doing the pitching, and is out. So Brazilian girls are trying everything possible to prevent CYE. Jaconti, the number 6, and is out. Let's see from the Empire. It's not. No, it's not. So Francis Vera with a high pace of the ball from her area to the diamond, the kicking box. The complaint comes from the head coach of our Brazilian girls. Was it timely from Vera? But let's see. Right-handed, and it's too crack against Vera. She's been talked to by the head coach. Hey, Vera, you need to calm down. You need to pitch well. And too crack. Vera Francis Daconti well placed into space, finds the empty space in between, and the save. That was a brilliant run from the number 4 of our Brazilian. That's CYE. Titi Watts is making the difference here for CYE. The first inning, she got herself home, and then by the second, now she's trying to get another home run again to add to the 3 already added, but a free walk was given. CYE now we have the task to perform. The number 8 will need to look in between the space to see an empty space, place the ball in between, get a brilliant speed, give chance to Deconti, to Titi Watts to first and hit the home base on say, place it up, beaten by. So the Empire wasn't certified at all, but it was a well placed ball by Onse Pana. That's Panwa versus Vera Francis. So it's 2 at peace. 2 crackers against CYE, and another 2 crackers against Brazilian girls. Oyense, and it's 3 crack is out. Vera Francis, not good. 1 crack this time around against the pitcher from Brazilian girls. Into Sports live from by the Samuel Canado Sports Stadium. It's outside the main page. From the this undeplorable look of the page, affected by the heavy downpour of rain on a wet Saturday from Painesville. With such a looking condition, kickball might be run during the course of the dry season. But assistant CYE 3 Brazilian girls nil. Vera Francis against Oyense, and it's out. Three innings to go for CYE to extend or for Brazilian to come from behind. CYE now we have to come to the defensive position. Or full behind to the final defense line is led by Deconti, the number 6. By her right is the number 15. That's Maria Turi, who got a wonderful grab of that ball. So they, again from by Brazil, are the chip in, and the chases come for the very first time. You have two Brazilians player onto the first and second bases. So they might hit onto the third base from the look of things. The Samurai Marie Flomo, not a good one. And the Empire says it's a save. So no trouble to Marie. 3 players. This is an opportunity for them to indeed get the curtain raiser for themselves in this match. A home run might change the pace of this match. Vero Francis. Vero Francis will take the lead as a leader. She'll have the task to perform. She need to look in between. Where can I place this ball? Should I take it in the air, or should I get it grind on a ground flow, or should I just power it deep? But if Francis Vera can sell herself, Brazilian girls might get a home run in this match. So the possibility at the percentage is 98 that Brazilian girls can get a home run in this match. And one have been added already. So it's 3-1. One has been added on. Like I said, the possibility in terms of percentage stays at 98. They might get another. They might get the equalizer because it's kind of like an open opportunity for them. I didn't see this coming, but thanks to Marie, thanks to Vero, who saw the spaces in between, it's out. Now it's becoming more difficult to get the equalizer at this stage, but it could be just one out. So Elizabeth Cotto Cabo. Elizabeth Cotto Cabo is into the diamond. Cabo is sharing this page with her little sisters, who's wearing the number 13 shirt for Brazilian girls. It's Widow Cabo Cotto, and outside the playing page, and Cotto goes on the ground. This is the man game. This is the portion of the keyboard that I do love. Our first attempt wasn't good. I had to find a strategy. Goes on the ground to get her mind relaxed. Look in between the line. See if she can find spaces in between. And her next kick might be a troublesome one for CYE. So Elizabeth is into the kicking box. We refer to that in our traditional language for kickball as a diamond. When that been brought to a momentary standstill. We don't know what could be the hold on for now. But the Empire is not in his position. There could be probably a lot of issues need to be settled. Isn't that something's happening up to Elizabeth? She might be substituted. She might be changed. Is it something? I think it could be. I'm seeing the number 11 is warming up. And Kato was substituted. Dope Patience is wearing the number 11 shirt for Brazilian. Grace. So two crackers against Dope Patient. A golden opportunity just dashed away by Brazilian girls. CYE with that 10 innings. Well played by Titi Was. Titi, not a bad moment for Titi in this match. Every time she gave her the opportunity, she showcased her ability. And one out. Dakanti marching on to the diamond. Vera Francis is on the floor. There should be I think there should be a little problem. The medical team from Brazilian girls. I have to send one representative to look after their picture. CYE is comfortably enjoying the 3-1 scoreline here. My name is Edwin Batterfan. I'm here with Julius Canton, Theophilus Wheelpair, Clarence Dolo, and together we are a team from our Intel Sports bringing you this live match broadcast from inside the vicinity of the San Marcano Sports Stadium. So it's home run number 4 to CYE in this match. It's a tough situation for Brazilian girls and is out. Is it a bit of team talk from CYE? And that's Brazilian girls. Brazilian of their so this could be an opportunity for our sixes. I mean, that's Brazilian just to get back, and this could be a consolation for Brazilian. Is a 3-2 the score lines. is gradually taking another shift from 3-0 down to 3-2. The Yellow Submarine girls are coming back into this, and it's happening in their fourth innings in this match. And from my 4-1 to 4-2, they come back for Brazilian girls is on. Can they come back complete the remontada and suppose it's a Warriors for a team who come from my behind and completely win. But as it stands, 2 to Brazilians girls and 4 to CYE. Though patient. Though patient. We have to it's not a good one for her. It's out. Though patient, the number 11 for Brazilian girls goes into the diamond. That's the kicking box, hoping to get a space in between in order for Vera Francis to hit the home base. She'll have to place it onto the first base herself, and Vera now we have to pull over speed. She's just watching. Yellow card is showing to a player from our Brazilian girls. Is out. Another golden opportunity has been dashed away again by Brazilian girls. They only have just their last and final inning to turn the table around, or else they might suffer another defeat here this Saturday afternoon, the 28th of June 2025. They're down 4-2 already. Titi Was Is into the kicking box for CYE. So it's one a piece, one strike against the two teams. It's one out. This time around, for the first time in this match, TT was failed to reach the first base. Decanty will have to come in, but it's two out. Brazilian girls are defending pretty well. Brazilian girls are defending pretty well here, and they now heading to their last and final inning in this match. That's the fifth. If they fail to get a home run, one or two, it means that it is over for them. You have reached it to a point now where CYE will have to defend. While Vision does Brazilian girls, we have to do everything possible to get a consolation in this match. They have to, in whatever way they can, they will have to do that. One strike. Marie Flomo is into the kicking box in the decisive innings for C. While he is against the Brazilian. So Mama stands still at this moment, looking up to see. But the player from CYC is on the floor. She went talked to by the medic, given a bottle of water. I think so. She have to stand up in order to get this game done. If it can go CYE way or Brazilian girls. We have Patrick Tia Jr. says, I'm following from Barclayville, Grand Coulee County. We have Anthony Flower. Good news. He said yes. We have Khalifa Darius following from Mount Barclay. We have Manfreda C. Babe Woodale watching from Pinzio GSA Road. We have Blessing J. Yellow. But why you left from the carpet? We left from the carpet because the team was given the main carpet to use for a little time. So they were driven out of the area. We have Enosh Jubilee Buziza. So I'm watching from the Ivory Coast. The score reads CYE 4, Brazilian Girls 2. Fifth innings for the Yellow Submarine. Fourth inning completed for CYE. Well, one left as a last hope and last chance. If Brazilian get the equalizer, they have the opportunity. They will go to the last and final inning to turn the table around. But let's see. We have player Mari Flomo is under the base, and it's a really, really difficult situation here. It's a tax. This is the moment that Vera Francis need to stand tall in the middle, look for spaces in between, get a brilliant kick in order to bring back the Yellow Submarine into this match. And not a good one for Vera. And it could be over, but for now, CYE with this opportunity to double the win to add more points, but that as it stands, CYE are comfortable enjoying a 4-2 while Brazilian Girls completed their fifth innings. But this could be the final score. If only this was a knockout tournament, it could be over with the scoreline 4 CYE, 2 Brazilian Girls. But this is a league. It's a domestic stuff. It's something that I've been playing on the home and away basis. So you don't need more points. Brazilian Girls will have to defend well to fellas in order to stop CYE from coming. And but around the SKD look like a riverside, and it remind me about the Do River between Kakatan and Magibi. That's Kakatan and Magibi and Montserrado. The question is this: can CYE double their lead? Can Brazilian Girls maintain CYE at 4 home runs and give away the negative 2, or can CYE give Brazilian Girls a negative more 2? Or let's see what's happening here next. Titi Was is on to the second base for CYE. It's out. One is out. Just from our commentary booth stands, we have Royal Sisters who is getting pretty prepared well for their match. They might collect or they might give. Like Brazilian Girls are collecting what CYE is giving. It could be in the case of our Royal Sisters, they might collect or they might give. That was a feeble one from my Vera Francis. To be honest with you watching, to admit this playing page is really in a deplorable condition. You might got people legs been broken, you might got people hands, they might be scraped on the side, or from their behind. This is something that I hope that Sir Joseph, who made a promise few months ago can come up to live up to a promise to build a proper playing pitch for keyboard players in Liberia. This is their sports. This is what they have passion for. This is what they leave their homes, come up to showcase their talent. And this is a sport we've been playing in Liberia for more than 4 to 5 decades now. It's been a really part of our traditional festival tournament, the National County Sports Meet. But here is it. It's been played on a deplorable pitch and not just looking good at all. It's a really, really frustrating moment here to see they were driven away from the main pitch, the SKD main pitch, and then they have to come up here and it's out. Brazilian girls, the girls from Brazil, they are just defending well in order not to concede more home runs in this match. But this could be the final score. And that does it. It is over here at the SKD. The score is Brazilian girls 2, CYA 4. I'm Edwin Batterford. We're looking up to the next match.
Yeah, he rock out. That'll be weak. You get it half of the